Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, it's your #1 Fat Asian coming to you today with another one of these intriguing FIFA 20 experiments, and today we got a good one. It is the best young players versus the best old players. Yes, I've gone onto FIFA and I've chosen the best youngsters, 23 and under, and placed them onto one team. And then I went ahead and I looked up the best 32-year and older players and placed them all onto one team. And then we're going to take these two generations of football, put them into the Premier League, and sim for a whole entire season to see which one finishes higher up in the league. Then we'll have those two teams battle it out on the pitch in a live action portion match. And if you are excited to see the new guard take on the old guard in this good old fashioned experiment, then take your hard right nipple and smush it into that like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. But first, a word from our sponsor, and for all you aspiring YouTubers out there, you're gonna like this one. Alright, today's sponsor is Filmora 9. For you guys who don't know, Filmora 9 is, in my humble opinion, the best video editing software you can have as someone who's starting out YouTube. Let me tell you, I've used them all. I've used the Sony Vegases, the Final Cuts, the Adobe Premieres. And I can honestly say that Filmora 9 can pretty much do everything that those ones can do for a fraction of the price. And on top of that, there's zero loss in quality. It's 4K compatible, and it's way easier to learn and use. And of course, it's got all the basics that you need. You know, import media, cut drops, splice it all up, crop your image, image correction. They have a bunch of tools to edit your audio and clean it all up. And don't sleep on your audio, man. That's half your video. And then when you've done all that, you can take it to the next level, because they have a ton of preset effects, including audio, title, filters, transitions, animated elements, to really give your video that next level polish. It truly is the best video editing software for someone who's never edited video before. And it even has a screen record feature, so if you're into PC gaming, if you're playing FIFA on the PC, they got you, homie. My favorite feature is the sexy square intro titles, boys. They got a whole bunch of these intro cards, but I've been looking for the box title for a hot minute now, and it just looks so clean. And they aren't even done yet. There is an online effects library called Film Stocks, where you can find more cool music, footage, and effects to help your video stand out, all without getting copyright claimed. And best of all, you can try this all for free. Hit the link in the description. You have no excuse. If you don't like it, drop it. But if you do like it, their pricing is highly flexible. So for all of you aspiring content creators out there who need a high-end video editing software, Filmora is the best bang for your buck, bar none. And the proof is in the pudding. This entire promo was edited on Filmora 9. So go ahead, get it. It's in the description down below. Thank you to Filmora for sponsoring this video. Now back to the show. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Seniority first. Let's go with the old man team. Now to clarify, once again, these are not the oldest players in the game. These are just the players that are the best or the highest rating that are the age of 32 and above. And creating the squad, it made me a little bit nostalgic, a little bit sad, because I think this current generation, all these amazing names are gonna be gone or past their prime in a couple of years. Like, you can already see Lionel Messi at 32, Ronaldo at 34. Who knows how many good years he's got left. David Silva, who's been a legend in the Premier League, up to 33. Arturo Vidal is at 32. Fernandinho is at 34. Luka Modric, last year's Ballon d'Or winner, is at 34. And then Sergio Ramos, who's been at Real Madrid for forever, up to 33. Chiellini at 35. Piszczek at 34. Kolarov is at... Alright, I don't think we're going to miss Kolarov that much. To the 3 Kolarov fans that are in this... that watch this video, I apologize. And then the keepers, I mean, keepers can kind of stay on for a little bit longer. You got the likes of like Ballon d'Or, you got Handanovic, and then on the bench you got PK, who's at 32, Navas, who's our backup right back, he's at 33. And the oldest dude, the old man in the mountain, the beard himself, Daniel De Rossi, I put on the squad just for shits and giggles. Luis Suarez is up to 32, Iniesta's at 35, Godin's at 33, Matuidi's at 32, James Milner up to 33, Cavani's at 32, Dries Mertens is at 32, and of course Hugo Lloris is at 32. It's a very, very strong team with a lot of great substitutes as well, very high rated all around. But total, the team comes out to an attack of 90, a midfield of 87, and a defense of 86. Very, very strong. But how does it compare to the new generation of footballing talent? And of course, the guy you got to start out with, the golden boy of this generation, is Kylian Mbappe. And as much as I lament the demise of the old guard, maybe a couple of these kids could be the new Messi, the new Ronaldo of the next decade. And if it isn't Mbappe, it could be Jadon Sancho, coming at 19 years of age. He's already at 84. On the left side, you got Leroy Sané at the age of 23. He's at an 86. Cam position, you have 20-year-old Kai Havertz, who's 6'2". And the two midfielders, you got the next generation of Barcelona, with Arthur coming in here, and of course their new purchase, Frenkie de Jong of Ajax fame. And now you're going to see a little bit of cheating here. Grimaldo is at the age of 24, but at the start of this FIFA, he actually was 23. They actually update to their birthdays now. Same thing with Nicolas Nicolas Sula, he was 23 at the start of the year, but his birthday was on September 3rd, so he just turned 24. And I think this is new. The squad updates, they actually update their age, which is kind of cool. It's a nice touch from me, eh? But you see a couple of 24-year-olds, that's why. You got Lucas Hernandez, who's at 84, Nicolas Sula at 85, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold at the age of 21. And a very strong keeper, the 20-year-old Donnarumma. And behind him, you got a lot of talent on here. You got Onana of Ajax, you got Davinson Sanchez, who also was on Ajax. Man, a lot of these guys were on Ajax. And you got the new Man City signing, Rodri, you got Marcus Rashford, Jovic, Julian Brandt, Jonathan Tah, Ousmane Dembele, Eder Militao, Serge Gnabry, and João Felix. This Holland kid, this 19-year-old dude has just been destroying in the Champions League. And of course, you got to have Ansu Fati. Even though he's not the highest rated, I think he's like the wonderkin on everyone's lips. And it will be kind of interesting to see like Ansu Fati as well as like De Jong go up against the likes of the prior generation of Barcelona in like Iniesta and Messi. And then to round it off, you got Luke Shaw, Fabian, Ndombele, and Aouar. Coming on a team that is significantly lower rated. It's an attack of 86, a midfield of 84, and a defense of 83. So obviously you would think that when we put these two teams into the simulation, the league simulation to be specific, it would be a murder. But here's the thing. The way that career mode works is if you're of higher age, especially after the age of 30, you rapidly degrade throughout the season. While if you're at the age of 23, 22, you rapidly grow in stat. While the older players might have an initial advantage, by about the end of the season, they should be pretty even in their rating. And remember, a lot of those older players are 32 and above, so they'll be aging just about as well as Truck Stop Sushi. All right, and that's what we have done. We taken the old guard, we taken the new guard, we put them into the Premier League, and we're going to sim to the end of the season. For me to remain neutral, I am simming as this year's darlings Leicester and Sheffield United. Hats off to you. Let's go ahead and take it to the end of the season on June 1st. Hit that bitch up. But as we go ahead and get this going, as you guys know, I usually have to make a prediction. If I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me. It's all Gucci, baby. But if I get the prediction wrong, I have to go ahead and do a forfeit. And since this is about the old people, let's make it an old people forfeit. For every prediction that I get wrong, I'm going to take an anti-aging remedy, and we'll take a full shot of sauerkraut and vinegar. It's gonna taste so good. Now for the league simulation, it is gonna be interesting, and you guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThingies right now on which team you think is gonna win, but I'm gonna go with the old guard. Even though they're gonna be aging like old taco meat left out in the sun, I'm still gonna go with them because I think they're just gonna build an early lead, and they're just so high in the ratings that by the end of the year, even though that the youngsters are gonna be catching up, I don't think that they're gonna make up for all the early gains. Let's do this, old man strength. Go! Time wizard! Alright, we set on June 1st of 2020. Let's see how the players did at the end of the season. First up, it is Sergio Aguero of Manchester City, and then it is Heung-min Son who comes in second place. But alright, here we go. The old guard takes from Cavani coming in with 25 goals, and then old man Ronaldo coming in with 23, and then you can peek down there, Luka Modric also contributing 16. And it doesn't look like the young kids did all too well, although Ousmane Dembele picked up 22 and Rashford picked up 20. We go over to assists, and it is Liverpool's Mohamed Salah who actually ends up on top of Luka Modric, coming in second place for the old man team. And then you got Ronaldo, Matuidi, and Cavani all on here, while there's no one. Wow, the young guy team did not do well in this simulation. There's no one on here for the young man team until you get all the way down to 17th and 19th. It's a big yikes for me, dog. And then we go into clean sheets, and as Manuel Neuer with 24 clean sheets, I can confidently say I'm pretty sure Manchester United and the old guy squad has won this one. And then you see, oh Nana, where is freaking Donnarumma? Donnarumma's all the way down here in 19th, while Nana's in 7th place with 11 clean sheets. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the old guy team got it higher. Now, they don't necessarily need to win the league. It's just whoever finishes higher up in the table. The youngsters are represented by Chelsea, and the old man squad is represented by Manchester United. So, Leicester in 10th, Everton in 9th, Wolves are in 8th, 7th is West Ham, 6th is Arsenal, Spurs is 5th, Manchester City is in 4th, Chelsea is in 3rd, and let's just go ahead and end it. Yup, Manchester United. Although it was closer than I thought. Despite not having a lot of their players on the stat sheets, Chelsea only lost by a very respectable 5 points. Manchester United came out on top with 100 and Liverpool were right behind them by 1 point. And ultimately, the difference is defense. Defensively, Manchester United were really stout, only allowing 16 goals, and actually completed an invincible season. They never lost a game. 7 draws, 31 wins. And then looking over the older players at the end of the season, it's really interesting. Lionel Messi started out at a 94, dropped all the way down to an 88 by the end of the season, but Cristiano Ronaldo was at a 93 and only dropped by 1 point. Obvious bias. If you guys don't know, I have a conspiracy theory that like Lionel Messi and all the Barcelona guys are secretly downrated because they are the poster child for the direct competitors in PES. Because why else would you explain a drop of 6 and then Cristiano Ronaldo only drops by 1? And Ronaldo was 35. How is that even possible? And you look at the likes of Luka Modric, who only dropped by 2. Luis Suarez only dropped by, I believe, 1 point. David Silva only dropped by like 2 points. And then you see the growth of the youngsters. Kylian Mbappe got all the way up to a 90, although that's only, I think, a gain of +1. Frankie de Jong got up to an 88, which is +2. Jadon Sancho got up to an 86, which is a +2 as well. But interesting this year, maybe, you know, the degradation is not as pronounced as it used to be, which is a good thing for a career mode. That also means that right now I don't got to take that shot of vinegar and sauerkraut, but it's still on the line as we get into the live action portion. Go time wizard! Alright guys, here we are at the live action portion. We got the youngins versus the old men on legendary difficulty at a neutral ground. It's going to be PC versus PC. I'm not going to touch anything. And as you see these two teams stride out onto the pitch, you guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThingies on who you think is going to win the live action portion. Same forfeit applies. The sauerkraut and vinegar shot is on the table, and I'm gonna make it spicy. I'm not gonna go with the favorites on this one. I'm gonna go with the underdogs. Let's go with the young team. And while it is a murderous row, if you look down the line of the 32 and above squad, I kind of have a feeling that this young team is gonna pull it out. I don't know what it is, but I believe in the next generation. Look at them. Delightful. All right, boys, without further ado, oldies versus goodies. Let's go. Still holding on to it. Oh, terrible giveaway there. Sane, Mbappe, all linking up. Mbappe's got a step here. What is he going to do? He got it laying off to Kai Havertz. He's one-on-one in on it. What a save. Manuel Neuer quick off of his line to stop the one-on-one. Peeking around to the inside, Mbappe. Turning playmaker here, gives it over to Arthur. Gives it over to Kai Havertz, who shoots. Oh my god, twice Kai Havertz has been excellent positions, and he just cannot finish his dinner. Been eventful so far. The youngins taking it to the old men. Sane steals it there. Mbappe turning kind of okay, laying it forward to Jadon Sancho, who's gonna get there in time. Cuts inside, absolutely rinses. Oh my god. My god, look at this cutback right here from Jadon Sancho. Absolutely sends Sergio Ramos into the shadow realm, and no one is marking to streak it in. Mbappe puts it right near post. There's nothing that Manuel Neuer can do. And Frankie Lamps got the kids going. First blood to the Ninja Turtle. Sorry, the pace of the young team, a little bit too much. Arthur getting it through there, but oh, okay. All right, and we got a free kick in the 30th minute. Leroy Sané can ping him. Steps up, puts it there. Oh, it's 2-0. The youngsters are spanking the old boys. And look at this, no jump from the wall. Definitely could have affected it, and just droops into the side, netting. Beautiful stuff from Leroy Sané. And it has to be said, Sergio, great program in there. But as I was saying before, I was freaked out by all of that. It has to be said, Sergio Ramos gets absolutely rinsed in the first goal. In the second goal, he's the one that commits the foul on the edge of the box to allow that free kick. Moves into the middle, but only as far as Arthur. And the young boys can recollect. Oh, I should have put him on young boys. Well, that was a missed opportunity. Ronaldo taken to the inside, skips past Vidal. Frankie de Jong now lays it over to Arthur. Arthur gives it over to Mbappe. Oh my god! Sergio Ramos has gone through the hat trick of terrible, terrible defensive moves. Gets rinsed on the first goal, then gives up the tackle for the free kick on the last one, and then just, it's a little bit ticky-tack there, but he does make contact with the Ninja Turtle. He'll be 3-0 before halftime. What is going on? The upset of the century. Can Manuel Neuer be the hero? No! An emphatic laser beam of a penalty from Mbappe. He's gonna do it up. Look at this penalty. Wow. Inch perfect. I'm gonna do this because this match is pretty much over. If the old dudes can score a goal, just one goal, I'll take a half shot of sauerkraut and vinegar because I just feel bad for them. Oh, and with that, we're gonna go into halftime with the old guys smelling like sauerkraut and vinegar right now. You can see it. It is disgusting. Absolute domination. 3 goals, 5 shots. 4 of them on target, and 57% of the possession. Slowing down the pace a little bit. Frankie Young prying, see if he's got anything in. Oh my god! Damn it! Cheerleading poked it away at the last second, but that was scintillating liquid football. Ronaldo laying it off. Wow, terrible giveaway. Kai Havertz on top of the box. Gives it to Jadon Sancho. And we are now into injury time. It is not looking good for the old team. I think it is pretty much it. And yes, that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-0 surprise. One of the more surprising results I have ever seen in any of these simulations. But the young boys absolutely put the finger in the bum to the old men. Gave them the prostate exam. Also, guys, if anyone's watching this and they're over 30, get the prostate exam. Colon cancer and prostate cancer is no joke. But I got the prediction right, so no vinegar, no sauerkraut for this boy. At least until next time. But yeah, that's going to conclude it for the best young players versus the best old players. It is a 1-1 draw. And once again, a reminder for all you guys who are an aspiring YouTuber, go ahead, click the link down below. I am 100% behind Filmora. So go ahead, grab that. Helps out the channel as well. And if you want to check out other stuff from me, go ahead and click over here, Dingsy check out my latest experiment. Or if you want to see me tear EA a new one, go ahead and click over at Dingsy. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, guys, stay thick.